Welcome to our Wednesday edition of For the Win. I'm Jacqueline Ferris with Avon Molinar. Avon,
Yes.
it's Wednesday. We've made it halfway through the work week.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness, Jacqueline.
A little closer to some sports, maybe somewhere on the weekend for somebody.
Us? Maybe?
Maybe. I know I have. This is not exciting at all, but I have 3 soccer games to attend for my child this weekend.
Oh.
3 on 3 different teams.
He's on 3 different teams?
I didn't even do this intentionally. We are the most we are rec soccer. That's our commitment.
How did you get him on 3 different rec soccer teams?
So we're on our regular rec team that we've been on since kindergarten.
Okay.
He's an 11-year-old now. But then we just signed up for 5th, 6th grade co-ed soccer.
Okay.
So 5th grade boys and girls
I didn't even know
will
they
be
did that
together.
for 5th grade.
I did not know, but we signed up for that. And then we also have the major poke in the eye, one last indoor soccer game.
Oh.
So the seasons overlap is what it is. 2 teams, 3 leagues. What a deal.
Okay.
What a deal.
Does he play the same position on each of these teams?
He does.
Okay. What is his position again?
The one that I don't know. It's like,
Okay.
a defender back by the goal. You kind of are the goalie assist.
Okay, so he's on defense.
Yes.
So he's one of the 3 defenders that are back there. Okay, what does he play in indoor?
Same thing.
Same thing? Okay. I didn't know if they switched around.
No, they didn't.
If he went midfield or if he went.
So they really kind of.
Oh, so they're in same team, 2 different leagues.
Indoor, outdoor, and then this new 5th grade co-ed team. First game this Saturday. I'm
Does he like playing
excited
defense?
to see. He does, yeah.
Okay, because around that age is when the girls are very much more athletic. And
Totally,
way
that's
more...
what I was going to say. I was like, I cannot wait to see these girls. No offense, probably smack down on these little boys.
Oh, no, I always got jealous because the girls were better than me when I played soccer. But then, 6th grade hit, and I was like, I can compete now.
I think it'll probably be 7th grade when this group of kiddos sees the shift, because we have some girls who already are adult.
Oh, and the studs are going to be studs the rest of their
Yeah.
lives. I know girls that have played soccer their whole lives. They went and played, high school ball, and then if they wanted to, they could have gotten a scholarship if injury prevented or didn't prevent injury. Anyway, they got injured, stuff like that happened.
They got injured,
Yeah.
but man, high school athletics is something to be excited about, even.
Oh, for sure.
And we got basketball going on right now.
Right.
SAA tournament time.
I don't know about you, but when you were going through high school, how big was your basketball team? How prominent were people involved with the basketball
It was a
team?
pretty big deal. It was not like football, but it was definitely a close number 2.
Okay, same. I think, yeah.
But tournament time, I mean, was the big deal. Going to tournament because it was fun.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we're dealing with here, especially when we have a new location that people are going to be playing in.
Yes. That's the biggest part of the tournament this year, I think.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you're not playing at Carl Albert anymore. You're not. I mean, you are, yes, but there's another big house that you get to go play.
Brand new big house.
Exactly. Yeah. It's very exciting stuff. So let's take a look at kind of the breakdown of this schedule that we have here.
Ooh.
So, the OSSA basketball tournament locations. Okay, starting off with the Eugenia Coliseum. Very new event, good venue. Hopefully we'll get some more video on that. Probably tomorrow, actually, regarding how people are feeling about playing in the stadium. So 4A started yesterday. They had a whole little split where they had 2 different sessions. 3A is today, 2A is tomorrow, and then there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend from 3AG all the way to 5A to 6A, all the way around. Same in Yukon. Yukon is Thursday and Friday only, though, and that'll be 4A on Thursday, 2A on Friday, and then heading down to OU, there'll be a great campus to play on. Lloyd Noble, 6A will be on Wednesday, 5A Thursday, 5A and 3B on Friday, and then Carl Albert only on Thursday will be that 6A range, which I think is kind of crazy. What about you, Jacqueline?
So honestly, I'm most excited about today and tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. Those are the days to the new big house for me, because those are the smaller teams, smaller communities, and this is the big deal for them.
Mm-hmm.
The whole community will go to Eugenia Coliseum if they can. Shops will close, businesses will close, people will take extended lunch breaks or just true holiday for the community to everyone be able to go cheer on, support, just be a part of their community in this big event.
Oh, it's gonna be insane. I mean, honestly, though we've talked about this all the time, Lloyd Noble would be a phenomenal place. Like this doesn't compare. This doesn't compare at all.
Yeah.
But when I was playing football, when we got to the semifinals, we would go play at East Central University
Oh,
in
cool.
Ada.
Yeah.
Where were we? I don't remember where we were at.
ECU.
I think we were there. I can't remember fully where we were at, to be honest with you. But we would go down and play there. And it was really cool to be, our locker room was in a college locker room.
Oh, that would be
Like,
cool.
while it wasn't OSU, it wasn't TU, it wasn't OU, it was still really cool to see, like, how the setup goes and, like, what goes here, or how far do I know, all this other stuff. So, like, as a high school athlete, it's very encouraging, inspiring, and overall really fun just to be able to go to a place like that to see.
Almost get a glimpse of the next level.
Yes, maybe
Or
a
at
little
least dip your
foreshadowing.
toe in, a little,
Yeah, you say you
little fight
played
to get
there,
there.
you can be like, yeah, I played there once,
Yeah. I think it's awesome.
I didn't need a scholarship for it. I played there,
Exactly.
That's kind of what I was feeling. It's like, wow, this is something else. Like, I've been in a couple college locker rooms before, but it wasn't anything like I'd been through before, And hopefully these kids get to experience something like that wherever they go.
And so we have games all week. We will definitely stay tuned to those results. Let's take a quick break here. You up for it? And then when we come back, Thunder basketball?
Oh, for sure, Jacqueline.
Welcome back to For the Win. I'm Jacqueline Ferris with Avon Molinar. Avon, I don't know about you, but there's a lot of excitement that I'm feeling around Thunder basketball.
Oh, of course.
They played the Bulls last night.
A very balanced win.
It was a
all I
balanced
gotta say.
win.
Very balanced.
It felt
win.
appropriate.
Good. I'm glad we all felt that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Jared McCain putting up numbers. It's really exciting stuff all the way around.
I feel like McCain played like he's been here a while. Like he's one of the boys.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
just settled right on in, like he was just meant to be.
Once again, as I've said before, he just constantly is moving. So, like, how could he not?
He's, if you were to say, just all around great athlete, great player, like the one guy you want on your team, I'm looking at him.
You know what? I'll give you a round of applause for that. That was well said. Very well said.
I mean, he's an excellent, well-rounded athlete. Fits right in with the boys. I mean, he's doing everything that's asked of him.
As he should. I mean, that's why he's here.
That's why he's here. That's why he's successful.
They let him go for a bag of potato chips, and look what he's proving.
Man, people would be crying.
They should be. They should be, Jacqueline. They should be. Yeah, Monday he scored 20 points. Joe had 19. They did it all without SGA, who had to sit out due to maintenance.
Maintenance?
Yeah.
Injury maintenance.
Yes.
Got to keep that body healthy.
Exactly. His abdomen out right around here is a little torn out right now. And so, without him, it still proves to the league that we can still do this. And I think people knew that. But, that helped us maintain that Western Conference lead, 48-15. Now, what does this mean for Shay's record? Time will tell. We still have a little bit of league play left before he can break that, but he'll be back before then.
Oh, I think so.
But yeah, I mean, this is a great one before we go play the Knicks.
And we played them tonight.
Tonight at 6 p.m. New York. Yeah. Jacqueline, they're good. They're 40-22. They're third in the East.
So honestly, I'm not going to be silly and say I'm not nervous about this game going into it. I think it's one that would be really nice if SGA was back for.
Oh, for sure. It would be very nice.
Something tells me maybe, they're pretty smart guys over there, that they thought about that. And they maybe said, you know what, last night, injury maintenance, let's protect our injury tonight. Maybe you'll be there. Yes, no, maybe so.
Maybe we'll find out. I feel like the injury report changes like an hour before.
They literally release it. I feel like, they know they're done with that show. For the Win has closed. Let's release that report.
Those guys right there. Oh, they don't need to know. They don't even know this information.
They wouldn't like to know.
No, they wouldn't like to know at all. No, this is a little scary because the Knicks have gone 23-8 at home. And
Can you say that again?
23-8 at home.
Well done
Yeah,
to the Knicks.
gotta give them props for that.
Can't. That's nice.
Funny thing is, we're also 28-3 on the road. So someone's going to be adding another notch to one of those columns, and can't be tied here.
If I could shake my magic 8, it would say, by the skin of our teeth, OKC pulled it out in New York and is ready to come home.
I like those odds. I like those odds, Jacqueline. But if we've known anything about the East, they're very competitive. Look at Detroit.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Cade Cunningham running that league.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little nervous. I think we both are a little nervous, especially when they're making about 47.2% of their shots from the field, which is about 3.6% higher than the Thunder has allowed. They're technically out shooting us in that regard. And the Thunder are averaging about 13.5 made three-pointers per game this season, which is 0.1 fewer makes per game than the Knicks give up. So this is going to be a very defensive matchup, and we should be ready for it.
I think so. I think it's going to be close. Crossing my fingers. Let's take a quick break here. When we come back, college basketball, if you're up for it. Welcome back to For the Win. I'm Jacqueline Ferris with Avon Molinar. Avon, we've talked Thunder basketball. But if you're up for it, I'd love to discuss college basketball because we've had some games, had a few.
And we got some winners.
Oh, hey,
we got some winners,
don't get to say that often.
We got some winners. Oh, thank goodness.
Should we start Sooners?
We got to start Sooners, right? Okay. Jaden Jones led with 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 other players tallied 12 points as Oklahoma defeated the Mizzou Tigers last night, 80-64.
Oh, that's a smash.
Oh, whooping.
That's well done.
Good stuff.
Hey,
Very well done.
We have the button of applause for that because we don't get to sing Sooner basketball accolades that often.
Doesn't seem like
coincidentally,
it, no.
But we'll take it. We'll take that W for sure.
Oh, for sure. Because why not? I mean, especially on senior night of all things.
I know, and I totally felt like I was just jinxing this to happen because I was absolutely questioning anyone who would pick Mizzou versus Sooners for senior night. But man, look at that. They got to applaud all through the game.
They did, as they should. I mean, Sooners now 16-14, 6-11 in the SEC, and have won their third straight contest. They're also, winning the last 5 of their last 7 games. So, bang, bang all around, right?
Yeah, can't complain. No complaint.
It's awesome. It's really good to see that these programs are thriving, and maybe, just maybe, they'll eke their way into the tournament. However, they do have to play Texas next.
Oh.
And they play Texas on Saturday.
That's going to be a game.
It'll be a game, a little scary one for you.
Oh, and it's at Texas. So.
Is right. A little terrifying.
I'll just leave that with a soft smile.
We'll figure out what we want to say over that on Friday.
Yeah. Luckily, we have some time to think about it between now and then. Should we discuss OSU, UCF?
Yes, because we got another dub. I was a little nervous. I'm going to be so real with you. But
this
Anthony...
is happening all because I looked at you yesterday and was like, there's not a chance that either of these teams are going to be making it to the tournament.
No, and now we have at least a chance. Yeah. There's a little bit of hope. We see the vision.
A little March.
There's a little foreshadowing action maybe. But Anthony Roy finished with 27 points. Kanye Clary scored 7 of his 23 in overtime. Yes, this game did go into overtime. And Oklahoma State beat UCF 111-104. Very good win by the Cowboys. I'm just excited that they won a game. Jacqueline, I'm going to be so real with you. I mean, the Cowboys are now 18-12. They're also 6-11 in the Big 12 and have won 2 of the last 3 since ending a 5-game losing streak. UCF, they're now 20-9. The 9-8 have lost 2 straight. Momentum killed. Bang.
I honestly am shocked in a really good way that you're telling me we had college basketball W's for OU and OSU last night.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It's very exciting.
What's not exciting, though, is why do people have to end on really good teams?
Why are we going to play Texas for the Sooners?
Not only are they going to go say, why are we playing
going to
Houston? Number 7 Houston on
I
Saturday.
mean, they got a great coach down there. I think people in our state know that.
It's just, can we just like let us off easy, see if we can actually get into this thing?
Silly goose.
I want to be able to maybe potentially come on here on Selection Sunday and to see all of this stuff and be like, we finally made it.
We finally made it.
Both the teams made it, but we're
But I
not there.
really think we should be mentally prepared for either scenario. Let's take a quick break now, even if you're up for that. And when we come back, college baseball and softball. Welcome back to For the Win. Avon, we are in our spring sports section of the show. A little diamond action, a little softball, a little baseball. It doesn't feel like springtime outside. I don't know, at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
But maybe in Seattle. It feels like spring in Seattle outside. But let's talk about Oklahoma baseball and softball.
Okay. Which one are we going to do first?
I was going to say ladies first, but let's go OU baseball.
Gotcha. Well, look at this graphic we have
actually,
here.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, the Sooners played Dallas Baptist last night, and they won 2-0. As you can see here, DBU didn't score at all. It's just kind of a good game. It extends the Sooners' winning streak. This is their first win over the Patriots since 2023. And then, when they go to play next, they play in a 4-game series that starts Thursday against Santa Clara that ends on Sunday. So a lot of interesting baseball will be happening over the weekend.
I would love... Are the games in Santa Clara? Because that'd be a great place to go play baseball.
I think so. I'll confirm tomorrow or Thursday for that matter.
Yeah, why not?
Probably Thursday might be better. But
should we discuss OSU baseball?
Yeah, let's get right into it. We'll take a look at essentially the same graphic.
Oh hey! Logo change.
Yeah, logo change. And score change. This was a much closer game. Missouri State put up 7 on the Cowboys, but the Cowboys pulled it out, scoring 8 runs and winning off that game. It was some good stuff. Good baseball played all together. Love a good 4-run inning, even though both teams had it. But, got to cap it off with a win, extend that Cowboy lead as well. So, should we get into softball?
Absolutely.
Or did you have something?
What I'm really the most excited about.
Were you going to say something else first?
I was going to totally be sassy and be like, you said the game scores, it was 2 points or 1 point.
It was 1 point, yeah. It's pretty close. It's pretty close, But softball isn't close at all.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Not at all.
Hopefully. I haven't seen who won or lost.
Well, considering that OU...
Whoa! Sorry about that, North
the Eagles. Yeah. To put it politely, they got run ruled.
Those Sooner ladies are the best there is.
Yeah, they got tremendously run ruled, 16-4. Kind of a devastating score, I think. I don't know about you, but I would...
It'd be a devastating score if I was a North Texas fan.
I wouldn't want to be part of that.
That's a long bus ride back to Dallas.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, they were in Denton, I believe. So,
okay.
Yeah. But, the Sooners do get to go play the Louisiana Raging Cajuns on Friday, so that should be a good game, too. And now, as we look at OSU real quick.
Yes.
Another beatdown.
Ooh.
3-8.
This is actually, that's a great game right there.
That is a great game.
Like, that's some fantastic ball, ladies. Well done.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
And OSU will be back in action at 6 p.m. on March 6th against UCF at Cowgirl Stadium.
That's going to be a good game.
I'm actually really excited about that one.
I think that'll be a very good game.
I do too. And go ahead.
No. You got ladies first.
We'll actually probably discuss it too, which I can't wait.
True, we will. We will discuss it because that's in 2 days. It'll be Friday.
If I can math, we'll math it on Friday.
Yeah, I think so.
Should we go ahead and end the show there?
We should.
I think that's all we got for this episode of For the Win. We'll be back tomorrow for another episode at 3 o'clock. We'll see you then.